So, at the outside, we all must thank the sponsors of this seminar. The uniqueness of this seminar is without 2F and 2B, we will not get the self-financing colleges like this kind of sponsorship. So we all must thank the sponsor, that is ICSSR, for allowing us to conduct this seminar. And also we have to thank our management for allowing us to conduct this type of research seminar for the welfare of the students and the scholars. Okay, this is the time to introduce the guest of the day, Dr.S.Revathy, working as associate professor in the School of Computing, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. Her research interests are uniqueness, that is what big data. This is recent trends in computer science. So big data, data science, and machine learning, data mining. All these are a new trend of the computer science technology. So we are fortunate to have such a kind of guest in our midst for the very section of this seminar. Where education is concerned, he has done a PhD in data mining, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. That PG also in Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology with first class and distinction. Her UG in Madurai Kamaraj University. Her work experience, she is working as associate professor since 2002 to 2018. Okay. Her professional exposure, she delivered talks in object-oriented programming with Java in AKT Memorial College of Engineering and Technology. That delivered a talk in data science and scope and applications in Skill Training Institute, Chennai. She delivered a talk in GUI, design using Python, and diabetes prediction using R, and introduction to Python programming, data analytics using R, and an interested area in projects like extract data from scanned invoices, React native URL gallery, React native app user experience improvement. Her patent is smart portable printer using Bluetooth connectivity. This is the identity of her patent rights. So she has published the most number of national and international publications including Scopus. So we all believe that we are happy to have such an eminent personality with us to validate the validated session of the national conference, national seminar. Hope this session will give new hope to all the audience of this seminar. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now the time to felicitate our keynote speaker. I would like to call our Vice Principal, Dr. Sathyabama, to felicitate our keynote speaker with a shawl and a memento. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir. Dr.S.Revathy, Associate Professor in the School of Computing, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology, will now deliver the keynote address.
Hope I'm audible, right? No need of mic, it seems, right? Okay. So, in the morning session, what are the things you have learned? Artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? So, hope you people have got some idea about your machine learning, right? Okay. What are the machine learning algorithms you have learned in the morning session? Supervised, very good. Unsupervised. Reinforcement. Okay? Right. So, can you suggest me some of the supervised learning algorithms? Yes?
Given data, we analyze the data and give a revision.
Okay, see, actually, whenever you are going for your supervised learning algorithms, they'll be taking labeled data as input. Okay, right? They are taking the labeled data as input, and we are going to use that data to make my machine to learn, so that the machine can able to take the decision in future. Okay, that is a kind of supervised learning algorithm. But when we are going for unsupervised learning algorithm, so there will not be any labeled data. So what my machine can do in that situation, so it will try to group the similar objects. It will try to group the similar objects so that it will be forming a clusters. So the famous unsupervised algorithm is your clustering algorithm. Okay, and you got the basic idea about everything like machine learning, artificial intelligence in the morning session. So I'm not going to repeat those things in this session. Okay, so here we are going to see the beautiful hands-on session. Okay, right. Have you implemented any of the machine learning algorithms? Right, it's okay. Right? Have you done any programs in Python? Are you familiar with Python programming language? Is good. That's more than enough. Okay, right. So this session we are going to use the Python to execute or to implement the machine learning algorithms. Okay. I'm going to show you some code, right? So that will be used to implement machine learning algorithms. Okay, and this workshop, which is specific for crime prediction, right? So I have taken the crime data set and I'm trying to do the prediction with the help of machine learning algorithms. Okay, this is a very small example which I have taken because of the time concern. I have taken like that. So you can able to you just use that as the basic model, and you can able to do any kind of prediction in future using machine learning algorithms. Okay. Right. Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. See, hope you can able to see this. What is it actually? Yes. Is there what environment it is? What environment it is? If they see, actually it is your Google Colab. Okay, Google Colaboratory. So why we are using this? This is for implementing any kind of applications using Python. Okay, we can able to implement any kind of applications using Python using this Google Colab. Okay, right? You just simply type Colab in your Google. You will be getting the first link. Just click on it and click new notebook. You will be getting this kind of notebook. So here you can easily practice your Python programs. Even though you don't have software in your system, you can do this. But the thing is, we need the internet connection. If it is there, then you can go for this and you can do your Python programs easily. Okay, if you don't have the net connection, then you are supposed to have the Python software in your system so that you can able to practice. Okay, see actually why we are using this Colab, because the size of the data set matters when you are coming to our system. But in Colab, we are using the cloud server, so the size of the data set is not a matter here. So you can able to store large number of data and you can able to process it. Okay, so that is the main benefit of using Colab, right? So in this case, what I have done is, see here the first I am trying to load the data set. What I am going to do here, I have collected the crime data. Okay, I have collected the crime data. Now I am trying to visualize the data. See, if you are having some 1,000 or 10,000 data, by seeing the data, I can't able to understand anything. Right? Are you agree? Yes, we can't able to understand by visualizing the data. So we need some form of graphical representation in order to understand something about my data. So here what I am going to do, I have taken some crime data and I'm trying to understand something from the data. So in order to do that, I'm trying to generate some graphical representation for the crime data. Okay, that is the ultimate aim of this application. Okay, so we are trying to do the crime data visualization. Okay, fine. So first what I have done is I'm trying to import the data set. See here I have imported the data set, right? Pandas, it is a module which is available in Python, right? pd.readcsv, this is the function which is used to import the data set in your Colab environment. Okay, in this case, I have imported crime-data.csv. That file has not been downloaded so far. So let me check it is that. Okay, we will run it. How will you run the program? Just click on this. Okay, Now it is running the particular code. Okay. See, after that, what we are trying to do, we are trying to see, I want to see what all the data is available in my data set, isn't it? Right? So that's what I have used the function known as head. That is the Python function known as head, which is used to show the first 5 rows from the given data set. So this output is showing first 5 rows from the data set known as crime-data.csv. Okay? Can you tell me the columns which is present in this data set? What are the columns present in this data set? See, you have state column, you have crime head column, 2001 column, 2002. Like that, you have columns till 2012. Right? Now, what we are supposed to do? What it is telling? So, this is telling that number of crimes which is happened in the particular state during the particular year. Okay, starting from the year 2001 until 2012, we have got this data set. Now I want to understand something from the data set, right? Which crime happened maximum in which city, right? If this is my target, I can able to do some kind of visualization. I can able to get the output from this. Okay, see, actually here what I'm trying to do, I'm using the function known as shape. This is going to tell how many rows and columns are present in my data set. See, according to this output, it is showing that there are 494 rows and 14 columns are there in the data set. Okay, so anyway, I will execute this also. Okay. Right. So here, actually what we want to do, what I am trying to do is, I am trying to count all the, that is number of crime cases from the year 2001 to 2012. Okay, I am going to count it, I am going to make a sum and I am going to create one column, that column name is total. That is the new column which I want to create. Okay, I want to see how much crimes, how many crimes which has happened in the particular state in from 2001 to 2012. Okay, that is the only information I need. Okay, so I'm not going to keep all the other columns. Instead, I'm going to create one new column total, and value of that column will be sum of all the crimes from the year 2001 to 2012. Right? This I want to perform. In order to do that, I have written this code. Okay, so here what we are trying to do, we are trying to create a new column. The column name is the total. Name of the column is the total. Then we are trying to extract. That is, it is telling that we have to take all 12 columns. We need to take all 12 columns, dot sum, going to sum all the column values. X is equal to 1, that is we are trying to perform sum row wise. That is the meaning. So it is done. If you are trying to see the, if I'm seeing the structure of the data frame, you can able to see the new column total here. Can able to see? Previously it was not there. Isn't it? Now I got this total column because I have created the new column known as total and I have computed value for that column by doing the sum of all the remaining 12 columns. Okay, that operation has been done. So now what all the information I want the state information, then I need the crime type information, then total. That alone is enough in order to get or in order to interpret something from this data. So I am going to keep only the state column, crime head column and the total column alone in my data set. Okay, so how can we do that? Okay, so here what I am trying to do, see, you can see the code df.drop. So that is going to drop the columns. Okay, we are going to drop the columns, that is second column, third, fourth, fifth till 13th column we are going to drop it because we don't want that columns. What are all the columns we need? We need state column and we need crime head column, then the total column. So only 3 columns I need. So I am going to remove all the other columns. That can be done with the help of the function drop. Okay. Now all those columns removed from my data frame. Okay. Now if you are going to check the head what it is doing, it is trying to display the first 5 rows from the given data set. Okay. So df.head. Now you can see that all the remaining columns has been removed. Okay, what are the columns we got? Only the state column, crime head column and the total column. Because these columns are enough for me to do the visualization. Okay, now we got these columns. If you want, I'll execute this also. You just click on it. Right? When you are getting the tick mark, the meaning that statement has been executed successfully. Okay, right. Now, df.info. info means it is going to describe the data set, right? So it is telling that this data set contains state column, the type of the column is object, crime head, total. Okay, it consists of only 3 columns now. Okay, right? So whenever you want information about the given data set, we can able to use the function info, right? So when you are going to see the data set structure, we can able to see like this. If I simply give df, it is going to display all the data present in the data set. Okay, yes, fine. Next, what we are trying to do, we are trying to perform the visualization. Okay, we are trying to perform the visualization. See here, I have taken df.tail of 40. So tail of 40, that is going to display the last 40 rows from the given data set. Actually, I have already uploaded the data set. That data set is available in the variable df. So whenever I am referring df, that contains the actual data set. DF, whenever I am using the word DF here, means that represents the actual data set. Because the data are available in DF, and I have done some kind of pre-processing. That is what all the information I need. According to that, I have computed, right? So only the required information is available in the particular data frame known as the DF. See, df.tail of 40 I have given. So it's going to display last 40 rows from the particular data set. So actually the last 40 rows, what is there in last 40 rows? Just the total count. I don't want the total. See, what all the things I want? I want the state name and number of crimes happened in the particular state from the particular year 2001 to 2012. That alone is enough for me. I don't want this total information in order to perform the data visualization. So what I am going to do, I am going to remove those rows from my data set. Okay. So how can I remove? As usual, I can go for my drop function. Or otherwise, I can use, see here, I have used df colon minus 38. So minus 38 means last 38 rows will be removed from my data set. Because the last 38 rows contains the total value that I don't want, so I am going to remove it. Okay. So now it is cleaned. My data set is cleaned. Now it is ready for my data visualization. I can do the visualization now. Okay. See the first visualization. See, whenever you want to perform data visualization in Python, we need the module known as matplotlib. This is the module which is used to perform data visualization. Okay, whenever you want to do any kind of data visualization, all kinds of plots are supported in this module, matplotlib. Okay, I have generated the bar chart. See, actually bar, this is the function which is used to generate bar chart in Python. Okay, so here I have given x-axis data is crime head, right? And the y-axis data is total. Okay, see what I want to do is I want the crime type in the x-axis and count in the y-axis. Okay, this is the thing which I want, so that I have drawn the bar chart and I have mentioned x is crime head and the y or height equal total. Right? Now width of the bar, what is the width of each and every bar? That is 0.8. Okay, and I didn't mention any bottom attribute. So the bars will be assigned or aligned horizontally, right? So that it is given like it is center in the sense it will be arranged, it will be plotted in the center way, not in the left or right. Okay, data equal d in the sense the data is available in the variable d. I am going to take that variable and I am going to assign this as my data. Now if you are going to see this, you can able to see that crime type here, the count here. Okay, see here also you can able to get some knowledge from this bar plot. What is that? Which is very high here? Which is very high? Can able to tell which crime is very high? Which crime is very high? Which bar is very high? The last one, isn't it? The last one. After that, okay, that high is kidnapping and abduction of children. Okay, that crime happened more times. So here, from here also I can able to understand something. So in order to understand or in order to get this information, I have given this bar plot. Okay, I want to check which crime happened more times. Okay, if I want this information, I can do this kind of data visualization. See here I have used some 500 rows. Suppose I have some 10,000 or 20,000 rows. Surely we can't able to tell anything by seeing that data. So I need to perform certain kind of visualization like this. So then only I can able to interpret some knowledge from the given data set. Okay. So this is a kind of bar chart. And the next one is, right. See now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create the other data set. The name of the data set is kidnap. Actually, what I'm going to keep inside the kidnap data set, I'm going to take only the crime, okay, only the kidnapping and abduction of children crime. That crime alone I am going to take, and that crime, how much times the particular crime happened in the particular city, right? I'm going to analyze only the particular crime, right? If that is the case, what I'm going to do, from the particular column, I'm going to check whether the crime name is kidnapping and abduction of children. If so, I'm going to keep that row in the variable or in the data frame known as kidnap. Okay, so kidnap, it is the data frame which contains only the list of, which contains the data like a list of cities with the number of times the particular crime happened. Okay, right? So this, when you are going to see what is there in the kidnap data frame, see here the state and the crime name is kidnapping and abduction of children. I have filtered, we have done the filter operation. How we are doing in Excel, the same way we have done the filter operation. I have taken only that crime, the particular state, how much time that crime happened. Okay, so now this kidnap information is available in the data frame kidnap. Now I want to see whether the particular crime, this crime is happened in which state in the maximum way, maximum manner. Okay, right? So if this is the case, again I am going for my bar plot. See, I have done the plot. Okay, I am trying to generate a plot. That plot x-axis value is state value and y-axis is total number of times the particular crime happened in the particular state. Okay, right? I have given the color of each and every bar as blue. Okay, right? So that all the bars are shown in blue color. Okay, see, actually in the state, the x-axis is going to list out all the states, whatever states available in the particular data frame. All the states are displayed here. And it is showing that, can you tell me in which state the particular crime happened in the maximum number of times? In which state the particular crime happened in maximum number of times? By seeing the bar graph you can tell, right? Which crime happened? In which city the particular crime happened maximum number of times? See, this bar is high, isn't it? Can you see that this bar is high? Okay, what is that? Uttar Pradesh. Okay, that is the conclusion I can able to derive from this. Okay, I have taken only one crime and I want to find out how much, which city, right? In which city we can able to see maximum number of this type of crime. If this is the thing, I can simply draw the bar plot, I can easily identify this. Okay, so by using, these are all called as data exploration. That is, I need to understand my data first, then only I can able to do any kind of analysis over the data. So whenever you want to understand the data, we need to perform data visualization. If the visualization is there, I can able to understand the data, I can able to get some knowledge about the data, then I can able to analyze the data, I can able to apply the desired machine learning algorithm for future prediction. Okay, like that. So here I have taken, right, here I have taken the other crime. Okay, so I have taken the other crime and I am trying to check in which city this crime happened maximum number of time. Okay, so that also I am trying to plot it, so we can able to see, right? What is that? Madhya Pradesh. In Madhya Pradesh, I can able to see more number of this crime. We can able to find out, right? So this city, this crime happened more number of times in the city Madhya Pradesh. Like that, we can able to do any kind of data visualization in Python that can be done with the help of matplotlib. Okay, matplotlib, that is the module which is used for data visualization in Python. You can take any data set, you just upload the data here and you can do some kind of data pre-processing and you can go for data visualization with the help of bar plot or pie plot, scatter plot, okay, correlation plot. There are so many plots are available, box plot. So using those plots, we can easily understand the data. So the data visualization can be done easy. Okay, so this is one thing. This I want to share with you people. I have done it. And this is second thing is, okay, I'll take only 10 minutes, okay, to give demo of this. Actually, here what I have done is, I have implemented machine learning algorithm. Okay, I have taken the data set and I'm trying to apply machine learning algorithm over the data set, and the model is ready. Machine learning model is ready means that model can be able to predict something in my future. Okay, say for example, normally what we are trying to do in case of machine learning algorithm, by using machine learning algorithm, we are trying to build the machine learning model. Okay, say for example, suppose I have the data set known as the diabetes data set. So the diabetes data set is having certain features. What all the symptoms particular patient is having, whether he is diabetes or not. Okay, that is a label. Okay, now I am going to give this data set to my machine. So the machine, what it will do, it will try to learn if these are all the features, is having diabetes. Okay, if these are all the values of these features, he is not having diabetes. So it will learn, it will try to memorize that. Okay, once it has learned everything, then when you are giving new data, see the model is ready. Now I'm going to give input to my model. I'm going to tell these are all the values I have, whether I'm having diabetes. Now my model can able to tell whether you are having diabetes or not. We don't want a doctor. The model can able to tell because it is trained with a lot of data. It knows all the values. See, the value, the glucose value, if it is greater than this, it can able to identify it is having the diabetes. Not only the glucose, we need to consider many features to consider or to tell whether the particular patient is diabetes or not. So the machine will learn those things. The machine learning model is ready. How we are going to construct the machine learning model? That's what we have got many machine learning algorithms. So using the machine learning algorithms, we can able to construct the machine learning model. Once the model is ready, that model can able to take the decision. Okay, that model itself can able to take the decision like a human being. Okay, that is our purpose. That is the purpose of artificial intelligence, isn't it? So we are trying to make our machine to think like a human being. Okay, how we are going to make my machine to train? We are trying to give lot of data as input data to my machine. The machine is going to learn from those data. Once it learned, whenever the new data comes, the machine can able to take the decision like a human being. So how the human beings are doing, how the doctor is doing. So he is trying to get data from any patient, he is analyzing, so he can able to tell it is there in his memory, right? So he is able to tell these are all the features, yes, he is the diabetes patient. Isn't it? So if the diabetes level, if the sugar level, the glucose level, if it is greater than 140, then you can say that, right? He's a diabetes patient, right? So how the humans are thinking, in the same way we are going to make our machines to think using machine learning algorithms. Okay, using machine learning algorithms, we are constructing the machine learning model. So in this case, what I'm trying to do is, see, I'll have a quick glance about those things. First, I have imported all the modules, okay, right? Then I have taken the data set. See, actually, whenever you are having the data set, whenever we are trying to construct the machine learning model, the data set should be divided into two data sets: training data set and testing data set. Okay, 70% of data will be taken, or 80% of data will be taken for training, and 20% we are going to keep it for testing. So I'm going to feed this 80% of data to my machine learning algorithm, right? Or my machine. So my machine will learn everything from the 80% of data. The machine is now able to tell or able to take the decision. Now I have to check whether it is telling the correct answer. How? By supplying the test data. Because my machine learning model that don't know anything about the test data. If I'm giving the test data to my model, if it can able to predict something, if it can able to tell something from the given data, and we are checking the answer whether it is telling the right answer, because we are having answers with us, right? We are checking whether it is telling the right answer. Yes, I'm going to check the accuracy, right? I have given some 20 data. Out of 20 data, it has given 19 right answers. So what will be the accuracy then? I have 20 data. Out of 20, it is giving right answer for 19 data. Okay, I have given some 20 records to my machine. Out of 20 records, for 19 records, it has given the right answer, whatever the doctor expected. So what is the accuracy of my machine? Is it good or bad? Is it good or bad? Because out of 20, it is giving right answer for 19. It's very good, right? So the accuracy is more than 90%. Now I can strongly believe that model, right? I can strongly tell that this model can able to, this model can be used for future prediction. Okay, so that is the thing. So here what we are trying to do, we have taken the training data set. Okay, so here we have taken the training data set. Okay, once the training data set is taken, see, actually we have to do lot of pre-processing in our data set. What do you mean by pre-processing? See, whenever you got the data set, you can't able to tell that the data are containing all the values. Some values may be missing. Okay, so the data set may contain some missing values. So what I have to do, I can either remove those rows or I have to replace the missing value with some other value. Okay, that is called as data pre-processing. Okay, I have to do the data pre-processing. If it is done, then the data set is very clean. I can construct the machine learning model from that now. Okay, right? So here I have done so many data pre-processing because there is not much time. I can't able to explain those things. Okay, I'll be explaining these things alone. Right? Okay. Right? So what is it actually? This is called as correlation matrix. Okay, this is also known as your correlation or that is how you are calculating the correlation using some kind of correlation coefficient. It may be like Pearson correlation coefficient or some other coefficient is that. It is going to tell how many correlation between two features in the given data. Say for example, why it is 1? Can anyone tell why it is 1? The diagonal values are 1. Any guesses? Why the diagonal values are 1? Very high correlation. Correlation value from the range is 0 to 1 only. If you are getting 1, then high correlation. What is the meaning? Why we are getting 1? See, the diagonal, each and every feature is correlated with the same feature with more correlation, isn't it? Right? The category feature, if it is correlated with the same feature, with much correlation, isn't it? So that the correlation factor or correlation value for those diagonal elements are 1. Okay, so in this way I can able to find out which feature is highly correlated with other feature. What is the meaning actually? When you are going to find out, right, a diabetes patient, that is mainly depend on the glucose feature, isn't it? So glucose feature is highly correlated with the diabetes feature. Okay, so if it is so, I can able to tell that the particular disease, that is diabetes, can be predicted with the help of the attribute known as glucose. If there is a high correlation, I can able to tell that those features are highly correlated. So with the help of what, I can able to predict something. Okay, that is the purpose of using the correlation coefficient. Okay, right. See here I have constructed a model. See, I'll come for the model directly. Okay. So in this case, I have constructed the random forest classifier. Right? You know, in the morning session, you have studied about random forest machine learning algorithms, isn't it? Have you? Right. So same I have implemented here. Okay. So I have the random forest classifier, and I'm trying to construct this model. This model, I'm trying to use my data. Right? X1, Y1 are nothing but the data which I have taken, that is my crime data. So that model I am going to feed into that data I am going to feed into my model. Right? I have constructed the random forest classifier model. For that model I am trying to supply my crime data. So now the model is training, or model is trying to get the training operation from this data. Okay, so once it is ready, now the model can able to do the prediction. Okay, model constructed, it can able to do the prediction. How it will be done? With the help of the predict function. Okay, I am going to check how much features it can able to predict correctly. Okay, when you are going to see the result here. I am trying to check the accuracy. I am getting accuracy like this. The meaning is only 26% accuracy. Okay, what is the meaning? 26 out of 100 features, out of 100 rows, it can able to predict only 25 rows correctly. So it is giving only 25% accuracy. So I can conclude that this model is not suitable for my prediction. Crime data prediction, this model is not suitable. So I should go for some other model. So we have another model also. What is that model? The model is like you have like a decision tree model. Okay, MLP classifier. Okay, using this classifier also I can able to construct a model. I can use the model for prediction. I have tried that also, and if I am checking the accuracy, I got 24% of accuracy. Still the accuracy is low. So like this, you can go for you try for the machine learning models, and you try to find out which model is giving more accuracy, and you can use that model for the future prediction. Okay, so in that way only we need to select the machine learning algorithm for future prediction. Okay, so I'll tell you the general steps of machine learning algorithm for implementation. The step 1, you need to download the data set. Step 2, you need to divide it into testing and training data set. Step 3, construct a model using training data set. Then step 4, you test the model using testing data set. Step 5, check the accuracy. Then if it is high, then go for the final step known as prediction. Okay, these steps are important. That's it. It's a very easy thing. You just take any data set as you wish. You try to find out the problem first. What I want to do. I have a problem here, right? What I want to do, I want to check whether the particular patient is having diabetes or not. This is the problem which is given to you. Select the machine learning algorithm. You construct the machine learning model. Now check the accuracy. If it is more than enough, then you just use that model itself for future prediction. Or otherwise you go for some other machine learning model and you try to check the accuracy again until you get the satisfied accuracy. Yes, right? Okay, thank you. If you have any queries, you can ask. Have any queries regarding this, you can ask. See, actually ma'am is asking me to execute, so let me execute everything then. Okay.
Actually, it is like
See, actually, whenever you are constructing a machine learning model, the first step we need to import the modules. What all the modules we need? First import. Okay. Right. See, I am getting the tick mark, so the model is ready. I'm sorry, the modules are ready. Okay. See, what is happening here? What is happening here? What I'm trying to do here? I'm trying to read the data set. See here, I have training data set, I have testing data set here. I have already downloaded. So I need to use for training data set for machine learning model construction. So I am trying to read the training data set first. Okay, again it is executed. Okay, just check the information present. So it is telling that these are all the columns present. Then you are trying to, what I am trying to do here, I am trying to remove some irrelevant attributes. Okay, actually description is not required, resolution is not required. You can remove those columns. So that can be done with the help of drop function. Okay, I have removed the irrelevant attributes here. Once I have removed, you can check those columns are not present in my data set. Previously it was there, resolution is there, right? Descript is there. Now it is removed. Okay, right. See what I am trying to do, data pre-processing, right? I have date column in my data set. I need to separate as day, right? Month, year, minutes, seconds, right? Hours, minutes, seconds. If I want to separate like this, I am doing. Because that information is also needed, right? Okay, that can be done easily. See, actually, so the important thing is, whenever you want to apply any kind of machine learning algorithm, ensure that all are numerical attributes. Okay, if the attributes data type is categorical, if it is like an object type, I need to convert as the numerical, then only we can apply the machine learning algorithm. Okay, so here, see here, I have extracted day, month, year. That is done. Okay, next, we need to convert the categorical attributes to numerical. How can we do? How can we do? Categorical attributes. Say for example, we have the gender, right? We have the gender column. What are the possible values of gender column? Male, female, right? I want to convert that as numerical. What you will do? You will be assigning 1 for male or 0 for male, 1 for female. Like that we will be doing. So the same thing I have done it here. Okay. So here, whenever you are taking a machine learning algorithm, I told there is one target attribute. There is a label, right? So here I have given the target. Okay, which is the target? The category column will be considered as a target. So I have given like that. Okay. Now this is the data exploration. I have done the data visualization. Okay, I want to check, right? In the x-axis, I have taken, right? This is amount of crimes by category, right? I want to generate the bar chart which is showing amount of crimes by category. So this crime means how much time it occurred, what is the count, okay? For each and every crime, I'm trying to take the frequency value and I have plotted here, okay? How many categories are there? How many classes are there? Okay, so these many classes are present. Now again I want to convert the class names as a numerical data, isn't it? So I have done it here. There are 38 classes, each and every crime is having certain name. I am trying to convert that as the numerical data. I have done it here. Okay, so that the first crime is labeled as 0, the second one is 1. Like that the crimes will be labeled using numerical values. Next, what I am trying to do, I am trying to split the data set into two categories, right? That is, I want to give, right? Only the category value is the Y column. What I want to predict, I want to predict the crime category. So that is the target. So that should be there in the Y axis. All the remaining are the input features. So they all comes under the X axis. Right? You know about your linear regression, everything, right? There will be one dependent variable and there will be only one independent variable, isn't it? How many independent variables in a single linear regression? There will be only one independent and one dependent variable. In case of multiple linear regression, you have one dependent variable and more than one independent variables. So all the independent variables, they are all X features and only one dependent variable, that is Y feature. In this case, is crime category is Y feature and the other features, whatever things we have taken, that will be coming under the X category, right? So I have taken that also, right? Then we are trying to do the future selection. What do you mean by future selection? Because when you are going to predict crime category, certain features are contributing to identify the crime category. Okay, certain features are not required. For example, for the crime category, they may have given like number of benches. Whether it is needed to predict the crime category, no. That attribute is not contributing much to the particular case. So I am going to remove that. So I am going to find out which are all the important features. So I am trying to do the feature selection here. So that can be done with the help of correlation plot. Okay. So the correlation plot already I have generated. Okay, this is done. See, I am taking only the relevant features. Relevant features, how did you identify? High correlation value. Okay, the features which are having high correlation value with the target. So those features alone I have taken as the relevant features and that will be used for doing the prediction. Okay, right. So I have taken only those features. I am trying to divide that data set into testing and training. 20% will be taken as testing. So I have given 0.2 here. 0.2 test size, test data. 0.8, 80% of data is for training. Now the data set is split into training and testing. Okay. Now what we are trying to do? We need to construct a model. Okay. We need to construct a model. So that can be done with the help of machine learning algorithm. Okay. There are many kind of machine learning algorithm. We are using random forest classifier. Okay. So using that we can able to construct a model. The model is available here. I am trying to use that model to train from the given data set. The data sets are available in X1, X2, right? Now I am trying to do the prediction with the help of the constructed model, RF model. Okay, now we will check. Right? The model we are trying to construct. Once the model is ready, we need to evaluate the model. What is the accuracy of the model? I need to evaluate, isn't it? So that will be done with the help of the performance measures, accuracy, recall, precision. These are all some of the parameters which are used to check quality of machine learning model. Okay, once the machine learning model is ready, we need to check value of accuracy, precision, recall. Okay, and if those values are having enough, right? So if those values are satisfied, then we can able to use that model for future prediction. See, the data set is very big, so it is taking somewhat much time to learn. Okay, that's what it is still going on. The process is still going on. Once it is ready, then I can able to evaluate it easily. Okay. See, what is the difference between decision tree and random forest? In the morning session, people have learned those things, right? Decision tree and random forest. Which is good? Decision tree or random forest? Which is good? Any guesses? Yes? People told, right? Random forest. Random forest is good. Why? Why? Random forest in turn use many decision tree to do the prediction, to construct a model. So that is more, that is giving more accuracy than your decision tree. Yes, it is done. Okay. See, I have stopped in between. That's what you got the error. See, meanwhile, if you have any queries regarding machine learning or Python implementation, machine learning algorithm implementation using Python, have any queries, you can ask your queries. It's still running, let it be. Just raise your queries. Do you want any clarification? See, I will share this notebook with you. Just practice yourself. Okay, I'll share this notebook, share the data set. You just do it yourself. Instead of that data set, you can take your own data set also. Okay, you have this coding with you. Okay, it's still running. But anyway, what is the next step here? Once model is constructed, check the performance of the model by displaying values of the parameters, accuracy, precision, recall. Okay, if you are getting 90% accuracy, well and good, you can use the model for future prediction. Okay, that is the conclusion. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the in-depth learning and teaching. We move on to the feedback session. Feedback improves learners' confidence, motivation to learn, and ultimately the learner's attainment. Now is the time for feedback. Delegates can volunteer to give your feedback right now. Any volunteers? So your feedback on the three sessions.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me an opportunity to feedback. And I'm Lakshmi, I'm a supervisor from the Managed College Program. And the session was very good. Say that many thanks having for the critical, valuable information, maintaining teaching style, and the insights. So the examples that in the real-time scenarios, what are the examples we have given? It is feedback, up-to-date, like how we can implement day-to-day sessions actually. And it was really helpful for us to understand what is exactly the how we can implement the technology,
Can you just come to the front?
applications.
Can you please on the laptop?
Let me introduce myself. I'm Deepalakshmi, Assistant Professor, Managed College Government, and I like to give a session feedback. The thing is the session was incredibly valuable information, engaging teaching style and insights. And the session was really real-time implementation, scenario applications, and ideas and exploration of artificial intelligence and machine learning, how we can implement in our real-time applications and projects for future researchers. And we can also understand what is artificial intelligence exactly, which differs from machine learning, how we can implement and algorithms which are really that we can able to implement it, and how we can decode the algorithms also. That was really helpful. All the three sessions which were in Chennai, also, and Fatima, was really fantastic, clear teaching style, and the presentation also was very good. And I was really proud to be a participant in this seminar. Thank you very much.
Any other volunteers?
Good afternoon. I don't want to drag it. My name is Divya. I'm a
Yes,
science officer at St. Anne's Degree College, Bangalore. Okay. All are computer science students here? Yes. How many of you heard data science? Data scientist? So generally, whatever we ask nowadays, students, I want to become a data scientist. Data scientist. The name scientist, it attracts them and they want to become, but actually that doesn't know what is there in data scientist, right? So as the three sessions went on, it is an interlink to one on the other sessions. The firstly, Akila ma'am introduced us what is artificial intelligence, yes or no? Then machine learning, and many were telling machine learning is different and artificial intelligence is different, right? So it is not different. They told us that what they told us, machine learning is a subset of AI. Because so I would like to conclude that what I understood, AI, ML, DL, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, all put together as one thing, nothing but artificial intelligence. Whatever I speak, whatever I do, right? My original intelligence. Similarly, I put on an artificially cloning something. Yes, that is an artificial intelligence. Artificially, I'm creating an intelligence. The second term, machine learning. Sir was telling us machine learning, how to train a machine. Yes or no? So, plan of artificial intelligence is different. After planning, you will execute a physical quantity, a mission. So, when you create a mission, you should teach the mission, right? How to walk, how to do. You have seen all these robo movies? Yes, there's a test given, running, suddenly take a knife, poke. Yes, it's just a mission training, mission learning. Then the deeper neural decision making, as ma'am told now, you should take 80% of the data for training, 20% for testing, which means the accuracy works out, right? So far, whatever is taught, I hope everybody understood. My main feedback is that from the wonderful sessions, you have an idea about what is AI, ML, right? So the future mainly, now it is 2023, hardly I am sure that by 2025, yes, the majority of the demanding job is your data science. So it is already available. Take, fresh it, sell it. Nothing. You get a telecalling for real estate or something else. Yes, the data you take, that data I'll predict, I'll sell it to some other company for some other product sell. Right? Wherever you go, you have a data. To predict that data, then give it to a company. So most of the business hereafterwards will be in the hands of the profits, everything in the hands of data. and AIML. This is what I conclude. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thanks so much.
The coordinator of this seminar was always cheerful and enthusiastic to brief us about the report of today's event.
Good evening, everyone. I won't take you much of your time. Just the full conclusion of today's event. Okay. It's a privilege to give an overall view of the seminar. Totally 207 delegates have registered for the seminar. Delegates from other states like Mizoram, Karnataka, Delhi, and Mumbai are enthusiastically participated through our online mode. Nearly 20 colleges from in and around Chennai participated through offline mode in an excellent manner. Like students, research scholars, faculties are actively participated throughout the session. The interactive session proved to be very fruitful for all the participants. We are very glad to have Dr. R. Ramanan, Regional Joint Director, Directorate of College Education, the eminent statistician, deliver the inaugural address. He gave simple and practical steps to concentrate on research, which is aided by the various funding organizations like ICSSR, and he encouraged our students community to scale greater heights. The first keynote speaker, Dr. D. Akila, Professor and Head Department of PCA, Savita School of Liberal Arts and Science, presented the current trends in AI and ML. The following topics were discussed: AI and ML, types of AI, various ML algorithms. The second keynote speaker, Dr. E. Chinnasamy, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, MLR Institute of Science and Technology, Hyderabad, spoke about crime prediction using ML. He involved the students throughout his session in an interactive methodology. He elaborated on the following topics: applications of machine learning, ML related to cryptography concepts, and the speaker of the validity session, Dr.S.Revathy, Associate Professor at the School of Computing, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology, spoke about the demonstration of crime prediction using a crime data set. She demonstrated in a spectacular way. Thank you so much, ma'am. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the management, principal, vice principal for their constant support and guidance. I like to thank each and everyone who have participated in these national seminars, especially my special thanks to teaching and non-teaching staff and who are all coordinated with us, especially Dr. Ambed Raja and Krishnamurthy. Without their support, it would not be a great success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for the brief report. We move on to the certificate distribution time. I request Dr. Revathy, ma'am, to distribute the certificates. As you call out the names, I request the delegates to come quickly and receive your certificates. Yes, Divya from St. Anne's College. Mr. Anand, Kumaraswamy College. Mr. Anand, Kumaraswamy College. Karthikeyan. Lokesh Dilip Kumar, Dilip Kumar, Kishore Kumar, Gopinath, Gopinath, Swati, Swati, Pavitra, Sarat Kumar, Kamlesh, others kindly maintain silence so that people can hear their names. Sarat Kumar, Kamlesh, Kumar Balaji, Sarat Kumar, Kamlesh, Kumar Balaji, as well the audience kindly maintain silence.
See, we'll stop issuing certificates. Why so much of noise?
Kumar Balaji, Arvind, A. Arvind, Deepa Lakshmi, Deepa Lakshmi, Sathyabama, Nitish Bhakna, Pushpa, Shweta, Shaila, last one,
Discuss on the knowledge of arts and science. Anybody pending?
make the last Swami, Sandhya, Sandhya, F. Srividya, Ikuja, Mahalakshmi, Saraswati, Sarada, Monisha, Sita Lakshmi, Akash, Akash, Dixit, P. Bharat, Ganesh, Mukesh, Steve Mukesh, Ruben. Can I have silence? Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, audience, audience, can you all settle down quickly? Kindly settle down. Our young and energetic faculty, Mr. Sathyabama. Can I have silence? We cannot proceed unless you remain silent. Thank you. Our young and energetic faculty, Mr. Sathyabama, Assistant Professor, Department of Software Application, will propose the vote. Thanks.
Good evening, everyone. Even a cake, after it drinks water, rises its head to the skies and heaven. It gives me an immense pleasure to propose vote of thanks on behalf of Department of Software Applications, Sathyabama Madam College, to all the dignitaries present for the day. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Chief Guest, Dr. R. Raman, Joint Regional Director of Chennai, who honored this evening with his inspirational talks and our keynote speakers, Dr. P. Akila, Professor at Head, Department of Computer Applications, Savita, School of Liberal Arts and Science, Dr. P. Chinnaswamy, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, NLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad, for their wonderful and knowledgeable sessions on machine learning and AI. And the ignited mind is the most powerful on the web, about the earth, and under the web. And this is born from education. I would like to thank our Dr.S.Revathy, Associate Professor, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology, for a wonderful practical session. Education is the most profitable investment for the near future. I would also like to thank our Honorable Secretary and Correspondent, Mr. A. Narayanamurthy sir, our beloved Principal, Dr. B. Devi, our esteemed Vice Principals, Dr. K.C. Lalita ma'am, and Professor Dr. S. Sathyabama. So, our staffs and heads of various departments and our beloved students for having much patience for this session. And I thought, and I think you will be gaining, you have gained so much of knowledge from this national seminar. And I thank everyone from that is staffs and students from various colleges from our nation. You all supported us in a very good manner, and we are thankful for the support in India. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am, for your words of gratitude. Indeed, all good things come to an end. We have now reached the conclusion of the event. I hope that this seminar was a good one for each and every one of you. Thank you for attending this event and making it successful. Shall we all rise up for the national anthem?
विनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल धरती तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जाहे तब शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे गर्भ से गादा जय